hello, 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 wherever you are on our majestic planet called Earth. I hope you are having a soothing day, evening, or night, wherever you happen to be located. I'm doing a review of one of the classic loved sci-fi series of all time, STNG, Star Trek The Next Generation. Currently, I've been watching nearly every last episode, or every episode. I'm in season 3 right now. This review is about the last episode in season 3. It's called The Best of Both Worlds, and it's number 26. This, woohoo! This is the episode that set Star Trek on the map. Yeah, I'm saying this is the episode that caused a great uproar in television. I was in my 20s when this came out. So, hey, that was about 30 years ago, so I'm 50 now. I was in my early 20s when Star Trek first aired. I was there when season 3 caused great uproar. I'm going to give you what it was equated to. Since I'm 50, I was around to see the classic late 1970s, early 1980s drama on CBS, I believe it was called Dallas. If you was around then, Dallas was the show to watch every Friday at 9 p.m. The most classic episode that caused a great uproar throughout the whole United States was when JR got shot. We spent our whole summer up until the next season talking about who shot JR. The talk shows was talking about who shot JR. So that is what Star Trek Season 3, Episode 26, The Best of Both Worlds was like. And that's rare. That's rare in television histories when there's a show and you got one episode that changed the whole series forever. The Best of Both Worlds put Star Trek on the map. It made it a show that you could not get rid of. I think when I was watching Star Trek season 1, 2, and 3, it was good. You know, if you can survive 3 years, if you can do 3 seasons, that means your show is pretty good. I think season 1 was pretty weak, but hey, every show is weak usually in the season 1 when you're getting your footing. But as it went on, it became better and better. But the best of both worlds with the board turned the series around. And then see, the thing that's so good about Star Trek, especially that episode, it had a subplot too. The subplot was, when in the world was Commander Riker going to eventually land in the captain chair? In that episode, it was revealed that he turned down 3 captain's chairs. And Starfleet, the officers was concerned that, hey, you keep passing up chairs, you're gonna be a has-been. The new people coming up, they would get promoted before you because you keep turning down these captain seats. Now, yes, we can understand why he probably turned it down. Because you know the Enterprise, if you watch Star Trek, the Enterprise was the Federation's flagship. Allegedly. It had the best captain, allegedly. And allegedly, it had the best engineer, allegedly. It had the best counselor, allegedly. It has the best defense officer, allegedly. And the best doctor, allegedly. It was the ship where everyone who was a Starfleet officer, dreamed of being on. So I guess we can understand why real Riker turned it down because he wanted to stay on the Enterprise because it was, its mission was to encounter new life and to explore. In the Star Trek universe and the Star Trek world, I don't know if he would have become a captain of another ship. Would he have been on that exploration mission? Because he do like to explore, even though he's a hothead. In my mind, it seemed like Worf would like him more than any other crew member because he seemed more Klingon-like. But yes, that was the subplot. Not just the Borg coming to the Sector 001, which is Earth, the Federation of Planets headquarters. It was, why won't Will Riker take the captain's seat? Now, I'm going to stay on this Will Riker incident for a while because, yes, like you, I've seen the best of both worlds many times. But now since I make YouTube videos, now I look at it more critically. I do. I just don't look at it casually. I look at it with a critical mind. So I say, I might make a YouTube video about it. I noticed something very fundamental in that episode. Commander Riker, he really was a captain. He was a captain. If you watch him, when the Borg apprehended Captain McCall and he took over, he was not shaky in any way. He wasn't. He gave firm commands. None of his decisions was wavering. He did not have to have the counselor come up there and give him advice. Did not have to tell any of the other officers. He didn't need any of their opinions. He was basically a captain. And that's what Captain Picard said to him, several moments before the Borg took over the ship. He was asking Will why he keep turning down those commissions. Picard said Will was ready, or William was ready to take the captain chairs. He no longer needed to be on the Enterprise. That's what Picard told him. And it was revealed that Picard was true. Because when Picard was taken by the board, he missed the captain, but he wasn't wavering, shaky, nervous, or scared. He jumped right into the captain's seat and took over the ship. He did. Now, another thing that got me about the Borg, why did the Borg, see, I just know it's a make-believe movie. They gotta make it jazzy. They gotta give the Borg a purpose. But why did the Borg really need to take Picard? They had some superior firepower anyway. Maybe the writers wanted the Borg to take Picard so he can demoralize humanity. Yeah, that's probably why they took him. If Picard, the Borg came to Earth and they showed Captain Picard on a roof screen, that would have greatly demoralized everyone in the Federation. Because they would have said, what can we do? They overcame the Enterprise. They took the Federation's #1 captain. So, we're done. So maybe that's why the Borg took him. But if they did, they contradicted their ways because, throughout the movie, Dr. Singh, they always kept saying death is irrelevant, government is irrelevant, love is irrelevant. So wouldn't it be irrelevant to try to demoralize the people of Earth or the Federation when you got the superior firepower anyway? But hey, it's a television show. They gotta make this. They gotta give it a good purpose anyway. So I agree with that. They gotta give it a purpose. But it did make some sense because the Borg did know the Federations. They were not complete weaklings. Yeah, they knew that. They know if they try hard enough, they could develop technologies to at least break their arm or quote break their leg, not destroy them completely. So the Borg did know that. So the Borg, if I was a Borg, I said we're gonna take him to demoralize them, so they won't try to fight against us. But that's my take on the classic, The Best of Both Worlds, Part One. I said it was equated to the 1980s blockbuster Dallas. And the thing that The Best of Both Worlds had similar to Dallas, we had to wait almost several months for the new episode to come on. And I don't think any sci-fi show or any television show has approached that level of a Dallas, of Who Killed JR, or a Star Trek Next Generation with the Borg. Like I said, the Borg episode put STNG on the map. Now you know over the years Borg became weaker and weaker for all I know. They don't seem as phenomenal, as devastating as they once did. Like in Picard, they got the Borg ship, Borg cube, whatever. But anyway, like I said, that's my take.